Rob Raines. How is it down there, buddy?
It's a perfect day here in the sunny South Florida.
Oh, really?
A few high clouds, 75, 80 degrees.
Nice.
Beautiful day for baseball.
And how are the Cardinals doing?
You know, it's you have to catch yourself and think it's still the 6th of March here, or 5th of March, so it's not exactly time to panic when they don't win a few ball games. So still working on a lot of things, still trying to get some of the regulars into the lineup. We started games so early this year, so I know we've talked about before, February 23rd, that it seems like we ought to be a lot farther into March than we really are.
Yeah, interesting. So, who's emerging as our big guys? This early in the game, I know it's hard to tell, but how is our season looking?
Yeah, I think the only question is still the question that we had coming into camp, which was the starting pitching rotation. Wainwright's only pitched once. Michaelis, the guy who's back in Japan, has pitched a couple times and has struggled. But again, it's so early. The other guys I think are going to be fine, in the rotation. So those are really kind of the only two question marks. There's some news this morning to pass along, by the way. The Cardinals are going to announce here later this morning that they've signed Paul DeYoung to a long-term contract extension. So that's good news for him, and I know everybody's happy about that.
Well, and he was really. I think he was kind of a unsung hero last year. The guy was really great. I don't think he got the kind of attention that maybe he deserved, but he certainly was out there working his butt off. That's for sure.
Well, it would have been Rookie of the Year if not for the kid in L.A. that came on and had such a great year. So, I think everybody around baseball kind of maybe took a little while to catch on to him, but he certainly had the kind of year that, the Cardinals were happy enough to give him a 6-year deal and a lot of money here for just 1 year or less than 1 year of service time. So,
yeah.
It'd be a good day for him for sure.
Sounds good, man. It sounds fun down there. So now, back home, there's a lot of concern about the Blues. So what do you think is going to happen with that?
Well, certainly at a different point in their season. They're playing down the stretch here trying to get in the playoffs, and they got a point in their overtime loss to Dallas on Saturday, which points are valuable, but they're still kind of right on the outside of a playoff spot. So 3 big games in California this week against 2 of the teams, especially LA and Anaheim, that they're fighting for that roster, for that playoff spot with. So they need to get things geared up here. At least they got a couple days off here for some practices before they go out to San Jose first, before they go to LA and Anaheim. So they're still, kind of control their own destiny. They have to win games, but if they can do that, they still have a shot at getting into the playoffs. And we've seen before that as long as you get in, you got a chance. So that's what their goal is right now. That's
true. And I think the coach, Yao finally just kind of said, "Hey guys, this is." I think he lit a fire under them a little bit.
Well, he needed to. They were, and the problem is they still have so much trouble scoring goals. I think it's 7 of the last 9 games they scored 2 goals or less, and they're 1-5-1 in those 7 games. So, you got to score goals to win. I don't care how, Hutton and Allen, I know Allen has struggled lately, but Hutton has played well, but he still can't win if the team doesn't score for him.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, listen, man, have fun down there in Jupiter.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see.
We'll do.
You're going to be down there for the next couple of weeks, I guess, huh?
A couple more weeks. Yeah, a couple more weeks.
All right. At Rob Raines on Twitter and STLSportspage.com. So thanks a lot, buddy.
Thanks, Jamie.
All right. It's Common Sense Radio. Thanks, you too.